If you don't have something constructive, I prefer to use the word constructive because in the system of white supremacy, we don't have any idea of what good is.
Okay.
I mean, we've never experienced it. I mean, that's just something that we'll have to find out what goodness is, because you don't experience that in the system of white supremacy. But you do experience something that's constructive and something and a whole lot that is non-constructive. So the procedure is, in every setting, when you're interacting with anybody, white or non-white, you just be constructive. Always keep your mind on constructive conversation.
Okay.
All right? And you don't have to be nervous or anything. I mean, say, okay, here I am. I'm in this situation. No. You always be laid back and relaxed. I mean, you don't have to be uptight about anything. You don't have to act like you're being restrictive. You're not being restrictive. I mean, you're being restricted enough, so you don't add to that. I mean, you're always trying to be as relaxed as you possibly can under all circumstances, and try to get along with people. You're not trying to be distant from people. Mm-hmm. I mean, get these words out of your head. I mean, the compensatory procedure is you go among all people, white or non-white. I mean, if they'll allow you to come among them and whatnot, and be constructive. Now, if they have questions about something that you're doing, just simply ask questions. Always stay in the question lane. Stay away from making statements. Just say, well, sir, ma'am, what is it you want me to do? What is it you want me to say? All right? Is it anything that I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing? Just ask questions.
Yes, sir.
If they feel annoyed by your behavior and think it's strange or something like that, they'll say, well, you have strange behavior. And then you ask a question. Strange like how?
How? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Just always take what they're saying and go with it. Don't resist it. Don't try to back up off of it. Don't bristle at it. Don't say, well, why are you approaching me like that? No, you ask the questions. I mean, because, and you do it in a relaxed manner, in a cordial manner, and always in a courteous manner. Well, is it anything that you want me to do? Well, you should be more sociable. I'll just give some examples.
Yes, sir.
They're saying that to me.
Yes, sir.
Because I have no problem with it. I can just glide through all situations like that.
Yes, sir.
They say, well, you're kind of distant. Okay, so I go into the question mode. Distant how?
How? Yes.
Yeah. Say, well, you don't talk much. I said, well, I talk when I think I have something constructive to say, but a lot of times I can't think of anything constructive to say. And just explain yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're not trying to be distant or trying to be hostile or trying to make for a hostile work environment. You're trying to make the day go as smooth as possible. All right? I mean, you are Mr. Smooth or Mrs. Smooth. When you come in, everything is supposed to go smoothly if they're dealing with you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, because you're not supposed to make everything more difficult than it already is. So you just tell people, well, what is it you want? Well, you don't talk about baseball. Well, I don't know very much about baseball, but I'll listen to you talk if you know a lot about baseball.
Yes, sir.
I might learn something about baseball. I mean, do you know anything about baseball? Stay in the question lane. Mm-hmm. All right? And let them tell you about baseball. You might learn something that you can use. You don't know.
That's true.
And just let them tell you. Let them do the talking. I mean, particularly around white people, they always claim that they know a lot, and the record shows that they do. And sometimes many of them like to brag about what they know. Let them brag. All right? Encourage them if they're telling you something that is useful.
Yes, sir.
All right? And, and if it's not useful, you don't have to tell them that it's not useful, because you don't know whether it's useful or not. You just listen anyway. All right? It might not be useful now, but it might be useful down the road.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So that's the answer.
Okay.
Just glide through. It's not difficult at all, and don't make it difficult.
Okay.
It's not like you're going in with your fist balled up and say, "You better not come at me." I got a code. I mean, if you challenge me, I'm gonna throw the code on you. No, no. It's all, you just glide right through. You make the day as pleasant as possible.
Yes, sir.
Because every minute that you're on this planet, try to have what little pleasures you can get in this rotten system of racism.